Hello guys. Hello. Yep. How y'all doing? We are in a different location today. Different setting altogether. I hope that you guys are gonna be able to hear me. Um, Welcome to the Real Things Podcast. Firstly, if you are new here and you have no clue what we do here on this podcast, well, we have a niche and it entails village life stories, real village life stories of Nyabohanse, Kenya, and a little bit of elsewhere. That's what we do here. So, in case you're coming to this live by chance and you don't know what it is about, that's what we do here. Well, today is my birthday and I decide to come and chit chat with you guys just for a few. We don't know where this might go or for how long, but I just decided to come on and chit chat with you guys. So, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not seeing anybody. I guess I'm early or late. Today is what? Today is Thursday. Yeah. Anyway, guys, welcome to the Real Things Podcast. And we are here kicking it in a different location. Today is my birthday, so I decided to just come live and chit chat with you guys for a little while. So, if you guys are familiar with Nyabohanse, Kenya, if you guys are following the Marwas, well, you're in the right place. So, I'm kind of chilling in the kids' room right now. It's a little bit cooler here in this section right now. You know, springtime, it's kind of hot where I am. So, for the lovers and the followers of Tales from Africa, village life stories, as we go to Nyabohanse once again, today, you guys, did you see Uncle Ibrahim came out again? What are we going to do? Please, how are we going to fix this thing with Uncle Ibrahim, Ayamarwa's uncle? As I got up this morning, the first thing that came up on my TV was Uncle Ibrahim crying to Ayamasuba 1 again. Now guys, this saga seems like it's never going to go away. I don't know if you're familiar with the story, but whatever is going on in Uncle Ibrahim's heart and his head, it really is paining. He dey pain, oh, he dey pain. Yep. But you know, as you follow Ibrahim's story, it shows how, you know, as human beings, when you reach to a particular age, adult age, it shows that we need to set some things in stone. We need to build some solid foundations. Okay, guys, you see me? Let me tell you, probably you guys might not know this about me. I don't know if you watch the podcast, because the way how YouTube has the live setting, once you're doing vertical, you're more likely to be discovered by anybody right now in the algorithm. So I'm not sure whoever is watching if you're a follower or not. But I'm just gonna say something here. I am somebody who used to do music in my early days. I started off as a singer in Jamaica, early, probably at the age of 16, 17, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I built my house. Music gave me my house. I was lucky enough that music gave me my house at the tender age of 25, 24, 25. So I was one of the lucky ones. All right. And it actually right now it's up for sale, because I've moved on and I really no longer want to be a part of that neighborhood. I'm telling you the honest truth. But all of that good stuff, I'm just saying that it had reached a stage where that for me was something that was accomplished. You know, it's good to set things in stone, to have a foundation, a solid foundation when you get the chance. So we are, for those of you who are just passing through, I know you're passing through, we're speaking of Tales of Africa. This is the Real Things podcast. We are speaking of Tales of Africa, which it is like village lifestyle type of podcast. It's my niche, where we go into Nyabohanse, Kenya, and we talk about the villages, the lifestyle. We basically talk about the vlogger Aya Marwa and his family, D Mwango, his brother David Jr., his mother Congress mom. That's where my niche is. So basically what is going on right now is one of Aya Marwa's uncle has been going around to the negative reactors in Nyabohanse, to be exact, and complaining to them about his discontentment, if you might, with regards to something that occurred in the family, that it is kind of not so clear as to what it is fully. You know, we're hearing bits and pieces of stories. No one has fully, not let me say, none of the family members, like the leading ones, like I wouldn't say Ayamara because he's not involved. David Jr. was the one who is the star of the show right now, along with his uncle, Uncle Ibrahim. No, a few days back, a few weeks ago, David Jr., the brother of Ayamarwa, the content creator from Kenya, came forth and he came on camera. He stated that he purchased a house and land and he's gonna let his uncle stay in that property. He never said on camera at no time, at any time, that the land and the house belong to the uncle. He said he, David Jr., made the purchase and his uncle is going to stay there. That's what I heard. If you guys, any one of you on here are like followers of the whole Nyabohanse story, that's what I know you would have heard. I don't know if any other video that said that Uncle Ibrahim supposed to be supposed to be owning that property. So it goes back to what I'm saying now. Whatever transpired, we don't know. If you guys go back and watch my video, the latest video that I did, you will see that I did the same content surrounding the whole saga of Uncle Ibrahim and David Jr. No, it goes back to what I was saying, that in life, when you have the chance and you're able-bodied, and you can afford, make solid foundations, make something that you can go back to in times of trouble. I stated earlier that I've built my house. I'm actually in the process of trying to get it sold because I no longer want to be a part of that community based on the crimes that has been infiltrating the area. That's why I'm trying to let go of that part of me, because you know, these things, you should have them and cherish and have it as a monument of some sort, something that you can look at and say you achieve. But I'm looking to let go because the area became too hot and a little bit too fussy for me. So I no longer want to be a part of them. But I made my house, I built my house at the age of 25 because I was a singer. I traveled Jamaica. I did music in the tourist industry. I did quite a few recordings, I did background vocals also for Shabba Ranks. If I can remember one of the song, I was kind of very young, Um, one of the songs that I can remember to date. Anyway, let me leave that. It's Love Punani Bad. I think I did background vocals for that song. Just to name a few, quite a few other artists also that I did background vocals for. Those were my days. So I made a little change and I decided, boy, I do not want to be running about, squandering money here and there and don't have anywhere to live at the end of the day. So I made me a house at the age of 25. So I'm saying in life, those of you who are just coming, welcome to the Real Things Podcast. My niche is stories out of Kenya, Africa, Nyabohanse village to be exact. We do village life stories. We follow the content creators out of Kenya, I am Marwa, and his family. Okay, guys, so because I'm seeing the counter going up and down, I know that new people come on and off, and that's how it goes. So I'm saying make your foundation while you can, because all that Uncle Ibrahim is facing right now, for short of food, short of place to stay, walking in the villages, in the village street of Nyabohanse, going from negative reactor to negative reactor, complaining about his family and making things worse for himself, I should say, because then if these people do not like Ayamarwan family, I don't think Ibrahim, Ayamarwa's uncle, should have been going to complain to them, because these people are like arch enemies. These content creator negative reactors are arch enemy of Ayamarwa and family. So I don't think his uncle should have been going and complaining constantly to these negative reactors about what is happening in the family. But we could stay here and say what we want, but he who feels it knows it. He's hurting and he's crying out now that he hasn't eaten for days. He's also crying out that he has nowhere to sleep and that he left his home because they moved him from his home and brought him to the Nyabohanse village, and now he don't know how to get back to his home. I mean, I don't know where he was living. Words on the street is that he was living in a shop, some place that he used to do carpentry work from. We don't know. So we are on the outskirts, looking on and saying that, sometimes in life, I don't really know the full story of Ibrahim and the situation that his nephew, according to him, it's alleged that his nephew, David Jr., put him out of the house, which was purchased, according to him, that the house was purchased for him along with the land by a donor through David Jr., Ayamarwa's brother, for him, Uncle Ibrahim. That's what he alleged. And he's saying that David Jr. put him out of the house, telling him that he's not to be seen, he's no longer wanted around the property because he's not a good person. No, we could say all that we want, right? But I don't know what your thoughts are. If you have been listening to me from the beginning, I don't know what your thoughts are. Whoever it is that is commenting, honest to God, that I'm not going to be able to see the comments right now. The phone is I'm using the mobile phone, and it's kind of tiny. The comments are very tiny, so I'll read comments after. Even though YouTube have a way of disappearing the comments, disappearing the views when you do a vertical live after the fact, and then you don't see them again. I don't know what is that. Yeah, so I mean, we don't know what the real story is, but according to him, as he alleged that he was thrown out. And by David Jr., and he was told that he no longer should be seen on the property, and he's been out on the village streets of Nyabohanse for the past couple days. He has no food, as what he said, and he has nowhere to sleep. I've seen reactors come on board and say, like, came live and said that they hosted him. Gitani Jr., a senior, I keep mixing up his name. Gitani Senior said that he hosted him for whatever time, and spoke on the issue, which, look, everybody's mouth belongs to them. They're free to say what they want to say. They are living in the village of Nyabohanse. They should know what really is truly happening there. I have no place to say that they shouldn't be saying, but what I'm saying that these negative reactors should not be doing is going against David Jr. and his family, and Ayamarwa and his family. Do not follow Ibrahim, because they do not know. I don't think they know the full breadth of the story. Listen to him. That is just my view. Listen to Ibrahim. Help him if they can, and in any way they can, and just look at the situation from a distance. Encourage him if they can, because it appears as if this Ibrahim probably had a troubled past. There were some nasty comments yesterday in one of the reactors live, and this person, like I said in my video, the latest video I did, this person seemed to know something. This person said that Ibrahim has a house that his late father died and left. This person said Ibrahim also had many land and he sold it. No, nobody is perfect. People make mistakes all the time, and I think this is what makes us human. Let me just put this phone 1 second. People make mistakes all the time, and that is what makes us human, right? People fall from grace from time to time, and compassion is key, in life. That's just how I see it. But my advice to anybody who is now at the age where they could see their way, make some kind of a foundation, make some kind of preparation, because you can be up today and it's all glitz and glam, and tomorrow, sometimes it's not even tomorrow. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but there's a call, and I think this is gonna end the live. Give me a quick birthdays when you have kids. You have kids, you have birthdays, everybody's calling. So yeah, like I was saying, once you back to the story and the conversation of the African stories, the village from the village of Nyabohanse, Uncle Ibrahim is now complaining to the negative reactors and giving them stories from the inner workings. Whatever is happening in the family, he's now telling it to the negative reactors. So to me, I think he's only going to put himself into hotter water, more fire with his family, because you cannot go to enemies of your family and complain to them unless you are also an enemy. But as I was saying, when you are in problems, when you're in trouble, sometimes, and no one is listening, you will run to anybody for help, even your own, and even the same person that hurt you. Sometimes you will want to run back to talk to try to work things out. But right now, it's not working out for Uncle Ibrahim, and yeah, pretty much, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. And honestly, as somebody who follow Ayamarwa and family, when I look at the situation that is going on right now, I'm not sure if any one of them is really worried about it, because when they come on camera, it doesn't really show. You don't see all of that. But for me, I would have really feel pissed about the situation, because this is somebody who is supposed to be your family. And if you not unless it is like something that they don't care whether whoever he wants to cry to, right? I don't see where, I don't know if I was in the shoes of Ayamarwa and David Jr. and Dimongo, and it was my uncle that was going to negative reactors and talking about the family, it wouldn't really fall good. It wouldn't really rub off good for me. Honestly, I wouldn't feel good about the situation. I wouldn't. As celebrities, as somebody who would have, like, if I was in the position like where these content creators are, and I live my life in the public like this, I wouldn't feel good if my uncle was going to negative reactors and telling them stories, and he's supposed to be a family member. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this live up, because the live has fall dead based on the fact that I got a call and I had to pause the live. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day, enjoy my birthday. It's quiet. The school just called letting me know that my youngest daughter is not well. Is not feeling well. I don't know. It's like there's a bug going around or something, because she wake up and she was coughing. She did not have a temperature, but she's not feeling 100%. The school called to say. I'm in their bedroom. I'm gonna tidy their bedroom. Yeah, this is a different kind of podcast that you're getting today. I'm gonna finish tidying the bedroom, and I will catch up with you guys on another one. All right, so enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll meet on another video or a live somewhere. All right, guys, peace.